What's going on, guys? This is Dorico Cherry coming at you from DoricoCherry.com, and in this short video I'm going to be sharing with you 4 SEO tips for YouTube that'll help you get more views on your video. Okay, so YouTube is actually the #2 search engine online today. It's only behind Google, which Google actually owns YouTube. Now, what makes YouTube so powerful is that YouTube is built on search. Now, how this is different from Facebook and say like Instagram and Twitter is that when you sit down at your computer and you type in a question, there's a good chance that there's a piece of video out there that actually answers that question. How many times have you actually sat down and searched for something and someone's Facebook post came up, or Twitter post, or Instagram post? Probably never. But YouTube videos come up all the time. Now, the key to it is to get more views on it. You want to position your video so when someone searches for a specific term, your video comes up. Now, when that happens, you want to make sure that your video actually answers the question that the user is actually searching for. So that, that's how you actually increase, people actually sharing your stuff and actually viewing your content. Now, getting your video in front of more people, I always do a couple of little SEO things, and this is kind of like the standard thing that I do every time that I actually record a video and upload it to YouTube. Now, if you stay with me, I'm gonna get into a tool that I actually use that can actually help you cut down on the time. All right. So the very first thing that I do is once I record a video, I make sure that I actually name my video file whatever keyword that I'm going after. Now, on a Mac, it's just simple. I think I just tap the button and then I can actually rename it. I think I actually hit enter and then actually I can rename it. On a Windows PC, it's probably a little different. You right click on it and then go to rename or properties or something along that line. But you want to make sure that the raw file name has your keyword in it. You don't have to do anything fancy here. Just make sure it's in there. Now, we'll tell you this. You have to make sure that the keyword is that your video file already has the keyword in the name, or already has the keyword in the file name, because once you upload it to YouTube, you can't change it. You'll actually have to delete the video and start over again, and rename it and then upload it again. Okay, so make sure you do that because you can't change this once it's actually up on YouTube. So raw file name has the keyword in there. Next thing you want to do, make sure you have the keyword in the title if possible. It don't always work out like that. If you can, put it in there. If it sounds kind of weird, I would suggest leaving it out. You may have to play around with it a little bit. Just don't force it and don't make it sound unnatural. If you can make the keyword fit into the title, do it. Definitely helps with SEO. The next thing that I suggest, The next thing that I suggest is make sure that you fill out the description. Description is basically telling YouTube what your video is about. You can have about 5,000 characters, I think, in this description box. I think that's about right around 300 words or so. So it's kind of like a mini blog post in the description. Now, the way you want to optimize your description is you want to make sure that, if possible, again, you want to put your keyword in the description somewhere. You also want to put these tags. You want to sprinkle some of these keywords in the description if at all possible too. Okay, and fill this out, right? Use up that space. Now, here's another little side tip for you here. If you have a supporting link, so say like if you mention a link in the video or something like that, you want to make sure that you put the links right above the fold. And what I mean by that is in the first 1 to 3 sentences, you want to put your link. So for example, if I had said something in this video about my website, I would put it right here. Right. So that's actually considered above the fold. So whatever links that you want your users to click on, put that stuff above there. Now, scrolling on down, I also make sure that I fill out the tags. I know I kind of jumped ahead here and told you to put these supporting tags in the description. But make sure that you put tags on your videos, and tags are basically supporting the idea of what this video is about. So when you tag it with things, like this one, for example, network marketing tips, right? So this tag is actually related to this keyword. So that's the importance of it. So those are the things that I do as far as on-page SEO. Now there's some other things that you don't have any control over, kind of like social media and backlinks. Well, you actually do have control over backlinks, but this one is just basically on-page SEO. You want to make sure you get this stuff right. Okay, so keyword in the raw file name, keyword in the title, keyword in the description, supporting tags in the description if possible, and then actually adding tags to it. You can also add videos to playlists, and playlists can actually rank too. So if someone searches social media marketing, if I've done everything right, that YouTube playlist, my YouTube playlist can show up in the search results, and then they can actually check that out. So those things can rank too. So I highly suggest you do actually make playlists, and it's also a great way to actually organize your YouTube channel. Okay, so going right along here, the tool that I was talking about that I use is called TubeBuddy. Now, if you look down here, your YouTube, unless you have TubeBuddy, it's not going to look like this. My YouTube actually has a TubeBuddy plugin in my Chrome browser, which is why this stuff shows up. And here's how it saves you time, or it saves me time. This is what happens. So every time I upload a video, TubeBuddy actually goes out and finds all the related tags. Now, before, I would actually have to take this keyword. For example, let me show you what I used to have to do. Go over here to Google, and we'll paste that in there. And I used to have to go down to the bottom here and actually grab keywords. These are like related keywords, and I used to take these related terms and put them as tags on my videos. Now this tool actually does it for me automatically. So the only thing I have to do is go through these tags and hit the little plus sign for all the tags that are related to the video. So saves you a lot of time right there. The other way that I actually use it, excuse me, is to create thumbnails. And thumbnails actually help you stand out when you are on YouTube. So if someone actually creates content around the same thing you have, you want to have a catchy thumbnail to make people want to click on your video instead of your competitors. So if you look at this one, how to do network marketing without social media. This was actually created with this button right here, create thumbnail. So still frame, let me pause. Okay. And then I hit continue. And then I have all this stuff that I can do. Shapes. So if I want a shape on there, I can change the color. Add it. You can resize it. Add text. Do all kind of stuff for it. Okay, so that's actually how I create my thumbnails. And that's, like I said, using TubeBuddy. Also, TubeBuddy is really good for responding to comments. So they have this cool little thing called canned responses. And here's what canned responses are. So they're just like what they say. Canned responses is an easy and fast way to reply to comments on your YouTube channel. And I'm gonna show you how this works. So I have a few set up here, like email me, thank you, you're welcome, and you could add as much as you want here. So this is how it actually works. So let's say you go over here to your comment section. We'll pull this up here, and we'll go ahead and do one right here. So this person actually left a comment on my video here. So there's a little TubeBuddy icon right here. I hit that little drop down, canned responses. So see, it'll say email me. See how it already automatically puts the person's name and everything in there? And then you can actually just hit reply. Boom. See how that works? I mean, a super cool time saver right there. Like I say, canned responses. Now, getting back more into the TubeBuddy, there's a lot of other things that you can do here. You know, you can get into analytics and things like that. And I'm probably only really scratching the top of what this actual piece of software can actually do. But this is just how I use it, you know, with my, you know, building my YouTube channel. For the tags, creating thumbnails, the canned responses, you know, managing my comments and replies and things like that. It also has a best practices section. Now, me personally, I don't always go by this. Now, I do try to do a lot of this stuff, but some of that stuff, I do not do it. But I would suggest that you do it if at all possible, if it makes sense there. Trying to think, is there anything else on TubeBuddy? Oh, you can have defaults. So basically, every time that you actually upload a video, you can actually have a preset already laid out. So for example, in my description here, scroll down. Oh man, let me do that. Okay. If you scroll down, see all this stuff right here, you can actually have profiles built out. So that stuff right there is already done for you, so you don't have to type that in. You know, you can just kind of focus on actually creating the description, you know, writing stuff in there. Trying to think, is there anything else as far as TubeBuddy that I can actually show you? That's really all I use it for. Like I said, I'm probably only really scratching the surface of what this piece of software can actually do. It's a plugin that goes on Chrome. Like I said, I'll leave a link to it right up under the video somewhere, wherever you're watching this video at. There'll be a link to TubeBuddy. You can go and check it out. Very inexpensive, but it's a total time saver there. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And just to recap, make sure that you have the keyword in the raw file name. Make sure you upload it before, or make sure you rename your video file before you upload it to YouTube, because you can't do it once it's up there. Make sure your keywords in the title. Make sure your keywords in the description. Fill out the description all the way if possible, or as much as possible. Sprinkle some of your tags in the description, as long as they make sense. Make sure you put tags on your video. Like I said, I'm using TubeBuddy to actually use this tag tool. If not, if you don't have TubeBuddy, just put that keyword in the search engine and then use the related search terms as tags for your video. That's a great way of actually doing it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Like I said, I hope you got some value out of it. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of pull back the curtains and kind of show you exactly what I do when I actually upload videos, and hopefully you can take some of these tips, implement them in your business, and grow your YouTube channel, get more views, subscribers, and sales in your business. If you got value out this video that I cut for you, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know. Feel free to share this around with anyone you think can get some benefit out of it. And if we're not connected, make sure you subscribe right here on my YouTube channel. There's a little button in the bottom, I think right hand corner, that says subscribe. Click that button, and that way you'll be notified. If you're already notified here or subscribed here, connect with me over on my blog as well, DericoCherry.com. I have a ton of free training on there that you can actually get access to for totally free. And you can actually subscribe over on my blog too, and you'll get access to my free audio, 13 ways to generate leads online for your business. So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.